Never be the first one. I remember in the trim the fact said, Papa Nensono, or better, Yesenenka. And you know, this is one of the ways I will be near you. So I mean, I send in there among Bobacat officer OTC cloud. Or say, you know, be abundant. And I'm bound so, or dinner, how my the camera scene so I can't enter. Any probably come once. It's in a bit me, I merely the fact said he just wants people to hear of him or talk about him. It's as simple as that. And again, this is why he is trying to catch attention of certain individuals, influential people in society. And you know, these are some of the things I able to me apart from the fact that you need say or evidence to back whatever that he is saying or not. If he has evidence, then obviously he is saying it because of a he addressing issue now. And again, it may not affect only him. Others may also suffer the same fate. It is coming out to say it in a way. Ebema no, because that is if what he is saying is true. But at the moment, on far evidence, we are not on anything convincing for me to say that let's go into it because serious allegations and our
Yo, Ghana, what's up? I have been in this market for a very, very long time, and I understand your day-to-day activities. So you know what? I introduced my new smartphone devices into the market, which is the Hotway Cyber 16 Pro SM series. As you can see, it's fresh, box to it's shiny. That's Hot Wave. I come show you how the phone they look like. And I tell you, this will be just any phone. You understand me? It come with a travel adapter. This be the manual. This be the pin way. You know, you could take open way or SIM card, and it gets in USB too. So it come with 2 cores. You understand me?
So I woke up to a very disturbing video of a one-man protester, yes, saying things against Sam George or some allegations and raising some allegations against Sam George. More video no, what is really going on? What is happening? Where from this? Because from according to the man, all these things happened 2023, where Sam George was not a minister, and this happened under the watch of our then IGP Dampare. When I saw the video, I said, nah, them video do. I was just waiting for Sam George to say something about this particular video. At first, now imagine them we are mere allegations, you know, and can unbecashe. But finally, Sam George, Abeka Nsembi, afa allegations, you know. This is the Real Talk Show right here on Sammy Flex TV. My name is Desert Ishen, and when I say when I'm there, I am the head of all topics. Topic about Tobia, Medibra, then I'll call my guy wherever they are. Me know about to come on. But on the Real Talk and this section there, I'm going to be doing this with the online manager for Flex Entertainment and also a student lawyer in the person of Solomon Intim Dodu, aka Man Like Chemo. Chemo is in the building. We are going to have a discussion via Zoom. But before Chemo Bebem, no. Yes, I know many people own them video because I disturb me kakra. But our person can you may say and some man king. Na yehwe response Sam George or Daba na yeba me ne Chemo yeba hwehwe nkomo. Director, na hwehwe nkomo nambra.
November 2023. Sam George Martin of Lingo Pram constituency. He is the individual that have put me under 24/7 surveillance, total hacking, terror, torture, and persecution against me. They had plotted an assassination, attempted murder on me. I took the case to the Ghana Police Service. At the time, Dampare was the IGP. Because it was the government that was behind the crime perpetration, Dampare and the Ghana Police Headquarters aided in the crime covering. My attempt to seek to press for justice compelled them to get my only brother of the same father and mother murdered just to get me out of the country Ghana back to the US.
Very, very disturbing video where this old man is raising strong allegations against Dan Parry, then IGP, and Sam George. As small can you there? Sam George, I'm on 24/7. Go for a spying. Every move, baby, people are watching. They even wanted to kill him, but Nyamiva went him. I'm Orukoku, ne only brother. In him to get justice for the murder, no. Nyamunkutu. They just wanted to silence him and move him like one funny Ghana because extra papa no komoma on Tanzania Ghana. I tell you about what to Kwanachen. Them and Sammy and the papa no or Kana all against some Nate George, aka Jata. Na Dan Parry. Na abasem na Sam George or for them in Samuel. Data for post bra. I say Sam George Nate or Sam Jata George. My attention has been drawn to a video circulating in which a man makes very strong allegation, specifically naming my name and office. He claims I put him under surveillance and also hugged him 24/7. He further claimed that he reported the case to the Ghana Police Service at the time under the leadership of IGP Dan Parry. He alleged a cover-up by the police. He further claims that to silence him, I ordered the assassination, Gerard, of his only brother. He says all of these happened in November 2023. A time when I was not a minister for communication as I am today and had no legal or official authority to place anyone under surveillance or cyber monitoring. These are grievous allegations with no basis of fact and they impute criminal action on my part. I have therefore lodged a formal complaint with the authorities and asked that the individual be invited to substantiate his claims in the interest of justice for God and Ghana, for God and our country. This is what Sam George Ochowe. And some papa ne Canada, numu yeden. Na asaba Sam George mo bonu to farm. As asaba papa ne Kenya de. Ohunitin ohuninan. How? As at that time no, Sam George on your minister. That time no opposition. It's about power no war to get 24/7 surveillance and now cyber monitoring on him. On a day, since you are on casa, as some of the there, we janinia am at the right authorities. There, one inviting Papa because in summer, Papa na Canada one. Or impute criminal activity and action against Sam George. Into another day, as some of the kind there, since the police and the authorities our report time or no, they should invite the man to come and prove whatever he's saying. Mama ko chemo na memfa no ko chonkomo on how he sees this thing. And now during the papa no or a busrimka and now obi na washa no kumande on makadam and Sammy on fongu Sam George in a Dan Parry won hofi. Chamo.
Yeah, that.
Ya saba biom.
Yeah, babium. Yes, we a man for you know. We will continue to do our best.
Sure.
Said that the BIM na ya say biom. My the airport no answer number TV. Era who there Sam George in Swaka. There are certain things that Sam George can't I think that's not the right thing to do, but yeah, in general, no, I get his point or where he is coming from.
Okay.
Going to me, mama, someone to this is now, yeah, show said, Colbert. Into the also, you know, as a Ukina, and Hona may mean some approach no official issue. I think it's not the right approach. That's what I will say about that. So allegations now, Papa no editor some judges a serious one. I wish that your background of Papa no instead of say the kind of one I ever been so I analysis never say. Then you Papa no to see a baby out here. So or yeah, Juma another or yet or Ghana, another or Abuchiri, state of exercise as he's claiming another or yes, allegations, one unfortunate thing happened here for me at the time and not allegations in it said, man, who said, Obia Busano questions, or man no more, no say, journalists, name, bloggers, name, or man no more. But also, we have a question about the kind of job baby I want to see at the moment. Like, baby or Ghana has to see and I say, oh, baby, we know some and I said, like, there are interesting information and I said, there are important information and I mean to me, no, especially.
Okay.
I think it's important to the case because surveillance also any implications of surveillance in the prayer as an individual. And you know, or can is honorable Sam George Eddie because Obia on the far and Obia also entitled to privacy. Am I your constitution in the Braka? And you know, say Obi, say to me, and I say, position be a 1 year. And you know, or better, so act your privacy a few them. And I say, baby, I will go be our tata, one who just to our brabuma. And it is against our fundamental human rights. I don't know. The Kapapana Samna all come. So when you not saw and a serious issue, as because obviously, say, to say, boy, we soon so I very good to go on back. Man, got sorry, sorry, so because of this one or the
boss.
If somebody is in a position of power, not our abusing, we have to talk about it. Just that, and some never panic. And you know, one for BBA and one can be beer, okay, we have to wait your own way. One you be I know understand all casa, not all can some two of you. And you know, and Yanika, I think they're better say a very true, not Obia sign, especially for some judge. And you know, if some judge ain't the key approach now or taking out, I say or report my police say or investigation. I think it's a step in the right direction. Just that for me, an approach to official issue, like I said earlier, it looks like there's a subtle kind of threat to be submission now, but it is not fair on his character and even as an honorable minister, say, obey me allergy some of this thing against him. I mean, it will never happen.
Okay, but Sam George Ninkomo Oka say with data and I hear Papa New quote, he wasn't a minister, he was just an MP. And he to me bank and now connection bank and now bet me the surveillance attorney so.
Okay, so on that Sam George, I am very careful talking about that thing. Okay, I say at that point, apart from the fact that not only minister, only any legal authority to even do that.
Yes.
The only time and when you have that legal authority, maybe a court has said, I'm out to me, and I said, what about you order be from court? I'm a court, I say, over to me, surveillance, and I said, over to me, I should stress that court on quite a bit me, I'm my and you know, so message in here, Sam George, I can declare that apart from the fact that na at the time no onye minister na say na only any position na obetimi di ayesa no court bia no man kwan say omunye sa enu ntinu say wo ka say wutimi di evidence bi ba ah betre say oye sa enu je say wutimi nye sa e bi ko be high private investigators na omaye sa de no which is against the law.
Okay.
But the point is that evidence ben or why it says honorable Sam George NBC sir. And some now can any no. One for evidence biama. And one is all your allegations, it's honorable Sam George. And which is not fair in any way. Like when you can say a timid suddenly you
okay.
And again, and Kabaya said papa no and the report police station. You say or say any car report here but after that, wasn't try to report it be one now or report it evidence says or report it anyway. As or you be me what one movie by Casacasa Zakake, and I nipan at the end on the it's the honorable Sam George Casse, Satam Crown, not only a brand and the Papane can me say on the air, that point, solid. But you see, it doesn't matter. So when you have or resources now, you can do that. Over to me, a high private investigator, over to me, private experts are on to me. As a bill, be another bit to follow the amount. It is whether no Abema no near Bemu is not the issue. But the man, our allegation should bring proof so that we will know that BBS, every crown, and see but and yes, I'm John.
Yes, I'm John.
It's the only proof we have to even show that BBS. Now, also connecting it to Honorable Sam George, it is not fair. Everything I make I say, I think Honorable Sam George or right to say or responding to it, and it is good say while responding. And again, it is not fair on the. It is not fair the way the man characterized Sam George because at this point, he has power. And you say, one year, what the Papa was said the fact say, or branch. And you know, Honorable Sam George, said, as I'm now kind of crowd, also 2023, and at the time he wasn't even a minister. For you to say that he had that influence to make people do that. And for me, I think the man should come again and explain himself because the Wawabeka is here and there. It is not fair and it is not even good for the country. If or portray BBC said we are abusing the human rights citizen be organ and any individual organ one and yet yebe ma na yes and to be can free.
Okay, but what will push a man saying Ombejina public and raises this Cicado who said in the crime still will use these strong allegations against an honorable minister?
At this point, it will be difficult for us to know because you need to find it. But say, being a reasonable people, Yemina was at the end of it, Miyama, Obiaya Star. And the first one, remember, and the fact said, Papa Nensono, or per se, Yesenenka. And this is one of the ways. I will be use me attending there among Bobaka officer OTC cloud. Or say, be abon. And I'm pounds so, or dinner homa, I had the camera seen so I can answer me. Any probably come myself. It's in the best me, I merely the fact said he just wants people to hear of him or talk about him. It's as simple as that. And again, this is why he is trying to catch attention of certain individuals, influential people in society. And these are some of the things I able to me apart from the fact that you need to or evidence to back whatever that he's saying or not. If he has evidence then obviously he is saying it because of a he addressing issue now and again it may not affect only him. Others may also suffer the same thing. It is coming out to say it in a way ebema ye nyina ye hu say no because of enyanti ye solve. That is if what he is saying is true, but at the moment on far evidence be on can't anything convincing for me to say that let's go into it because a serious allegations and our
But after the video was posted on social media and our comment section, many people are saying say Osha papa ni dimi na Osha papa no our mental issues be ni sana
asemba na se onyan mu na se asem no onwa kakra obetumi di ahye bibia enti no omo mbeka e bia papa no mental issue no. That's where they are coming from. But for me, I think that Omunya Butre Kaka, they could be right. But why I would say that Omunya Butre Kaka near said. So we have a class, not the only now, but over here. They open to me, they are said, oh, they are no cry, and I didn't yet. And I said, Bibi Hano. And then you cry no kind of as you said, you won't go Google Society, man. Omonomonsa area or you are quite or Chubby Bar. Or can't some of the unfunny serious as wabo, but to become maybe to an yes. And you know what we need at the moment, and I said, I dare me who sent can I send for Bubi and said, Omo interrogating or Museputan and some. Now I have said, dear, obey ye answer now. And then I bet me, who said, I all can win same way, dear. I said, Utrimukan, and I said, never been for us to conclude the party. This ye did not call hospital, and I say ye did not expert be or in charge or
mental issue, okay, psychiatric for yes.
For them to confirm and say, there is something wrong with the man, and other something is not right. The way our Kasane the oil, but for now, me, I will not go that direction and say, maybe I'm Trimukana or yes, he could be a normal person. But he decided to lie, or he may take the position of lying or saying things or the kind of publicity are open for whatever reason. And you know, straight away to say, I will advise people to be careful going that direction, especially when there are no medical records. And I said, confirmation from an expert to say, or who say be an adjunct come. But yeah, as Emba say in as on person by it is one of the ways okay editorial because on person by JD Nadjumukana. What it means is that my empana or my that's what you are trying to do.
Okay, so what is the law saying? And then I'm going to say if what the allegations are man raising against Sam George, you know, and the say what is the law saying about that?
Fundamentally, no, we all have right to privacy. Say obi o ori asibiano. Eni kwa say obi baby o private no on na o say o ye wa de no. Obi ani hu kwa say obi interfere with that privacy. And into the papa ne kan ye no kra to put surveillance on somebody who hacking Nipano, nativity be our it is against the fundamental human rights of Ghana. Ghana for the fundamental human rights. I did be here a year, and it is a way as abuse any fundamental human rights. And no, Sebatana, Emrano, a protected Papan. And see a honor issue no work as here. Say because some man no can hacking issue no. And they say yes so be no. And the honor is against his fundamental human rights. And you know, Emrano I am very strict on the fact that it was our right no any to be abused no. And you know what? One thing I can papa to me if they all can no cry. Or high court Ekoji order said the
okay.
Because about high court jurisdiction to hear fundamental human rights issues. And you know, or make it our approach and say, this is what is happening to me. I think they are abusing our fundamental human rights into almost a man. One corner or the Ababe protest, Mammy Nisa, the way all canons have no Ukraine.
Okay.
But legally, no, that's the angle. So, or the truth, yeah, abusing the fundamental human rights, or apply to the High Court, said the Bear or Mubakaman.
Okay. And it's more, and the fancy has say now, anybody any updates be I think the beba na for now also you hear one na ya ma wa che ma chen.
Okay, so before we go, baby ana me ka say me Sam George enya adwene based on approach ni say ono ka say waka kire police because omo invite no na omo enhwehwe mu a I mean I don't think it's good enough on his part. Ono no esa wa ye ni say esa ono to take the approach of say obi gu na nimu ase anata obi kan some to the so a enyi to ono so the be court ba onya ka say waka say police was say omumeye hwehwemu
Dabio I think Wambo police or say the right authorities
obviously na right authorities na omune hwam
also maybe a bit my court a bit my high court
na say over wa someone go court according to me enkoye hwehwemu bia
okay.
I think the right authorities are on the investigation, on friend. I mean, you can read that part because he says, I think that's the last paragraph. These are grievous allegations with no basis of fact, and they impugn criminal action on my part. I have therefore lodged a formal complaint with the authorities and asked that the individual be invited to substantiate his claim in the interest of justice. And to bet me invite higher investigation. Yes, there are other bodies apart from police, but all those people no investigating can investigating we are asan. Where do we go from here? And me the Americans say Honorable Sam George who said the Nipane canon or the Eguna Numa say, oye bibia ha or no as a person now. Or not to take action by taking the man to court, not court any on his behalf. But to say that authorities investigate, investigate, investigate. Not Omaka say, oh, the guy is lying. In the the guy is just lying to forget about it. Or no, son or penana.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying that meaning one. And either I will take it to court, say open idea. And yes, idea guy no mum na yes or the court my police for him. Another or the court high court say obi abuse fundamental human rights. I and the right to privacy. And court on man. And the whole say what kind of authorities or okay, authority bet me no matter say, oh, he's lying, forget about it. Yeah, now as I'm no a siana or you want more than that. And when I mean when you say as a subtle way to put some fear into the man. Because
okay.
The authority move out of one, bet me at you, bet me I say said the bear in our usual you detain you and all those things. And for me, Uncle Mammy, who said, Honorable Sam George, I said, I can't so now, and I will say, who you one, and I said, also, I said, we shake you because you have that power. I mean, he has done the right thing, he has done the right thing by denying whatever is happening.
It's happening.
At the moment, there are no evidence to that. But to push further and say, we're informing authorities to ask the man, to invite the man and investigate that criminal part in there. It is not up to him, honestly.
Okay.
Up to that Papa Nona or the Ama police or no Honorable Sam George in a Semitiano or no Beka police was or Mushu.
Okay.
It is never done
like that.
Like that.
Okay.
For me, I think some parts no they can't hold there. No for me. Yeah.
Okay, and chemo, I bet down say once again say unya kwen wa chechemu ana wo de mbrana a cheche some amaye. But ye be di echi tell me kan say ye ni be di echi in case of anything bia ye be sansa frel na ye no edi nkomo.
Sharp, anytime.
All right. Okay, so that was man like Chemo on in someone and allegations are a certain man raising against honorable minister for communication, technology and innovation, Sam Nate George, aka Jata. Well, stay glued to Sammy Flex TV. Any updates via a beba on this issue? No, what's your name? My name is Desert Tishen, and we are what? We are out of here.
Hi there, my name is the Lady Rev, and I'm your favorite somebody. Today I am coming your way just to tell you about the Canton Fair 2026 in China from the 22nd to the 5th of November. We are going to China to go and do business. All you have to do is to find your 35,000 Ghana cedis for double, and that's a 38,000 Ghana cedi for single. Yeah, 35,000 Ghana cedis are double. It means that you share a room with somebody for 14 days, but 38,000 Ghana cedis, you have a room to yourself. But say, Ebiana, it is not in November, October that you want to go to China. And as own person when China together, you want to go on your own. You bet me visa now so until you're ready. Then you can go to China by yourself. Until you just, the numbers are on your screen. Call us with these numbers and say, oh, I'm not ready to go now, but if you can give me the visa, and the visa is for 3 months. Until you're ready now, you can go to China all by yourself. Don't stay here and say so. Na yen ship him out. Sometimes the goods you get are inferior. All you have to do is to call our numbers. Our phone numbers, scroll down the ad so you can just take it and call us, WhatsApp us, and we'll be right there to help you find your passport and find your 35,000 or your 38,000 Ghana cedis, and let's do China together. Thank you for joining us. We wait your call. You say by 22nd, 25th November there. Na call China, and I say over Sanama. Na uye ready na wonso wako China akoshe weni so na wa your business. Thank you for being with me. I'll see you pretty soon. I'm out. Hi there.